Hello and welcome everybody to part 1 of my Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. So, release date is upon us. Hopefully I can get this video up as soon as possible for you guys. I've been going to be playing on hard difficulty for this Let's Play, as are all my first round of Let's Plays, which will be Iceni and Sparta, as well as this Roman one. And the first parts of those will be uploaded after this one across the day. I'll also be live streaming on Twitch. And later tonight I may also be streaming on YouTube directly as well, but keep your eyes peeled on my Twitter page for that as well. Links in the description to all those too. Anyway, so we're playing as Rome. I'm going to choose the House of Julia for their cultural oppressors. They have plus 25 public order penalties, Romanization, and barbarian subduers. We're playing on hard difficulty as I said, and we're all these settings set up here. Battle time limit of 60 minutes in case anything glitches. We're going for a military victory, controlling 140 settlements in order to win, and controlling those 6 provinces. So we've got to create a huge Roman Empire. So without further ado, let us start the campaign. I've got to admit, I already noticed that the loading up of the game was a lot faster than Shogun 2 from the start menu. I'm playing on extreme settings. I will do a graphic setting video very soon, but as you can see, this is already loading up very quickly, very fast. Obviously, disclaimer: Lionheart is crap at Total War.
You are at war,
or rather,
with the Etruscan League.
well, I'll let you guys listen to this anyway
north
first.
And capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Roma. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
So, at war with the Etruscan League. But anyway, that's the disclaimer I was saying, bear in mind, it's the first time I'm playing the full grand campaign, so I am bound to make plenty of mistakes, but feel free, as always with all my Let's Plays, to give me constructive advice. I'm always open to advice, and any points or tips you guys have, so feel free to give them. But bear in mind, this is release day, and a lot of it is me going, oh my god, this looks awesome! Right, so we're just thrown into it. We're at war with the Etruscan League. We've got things like trade and finance here. Technology, we're going to get those supply reforms going though. Let's get on that first. Diplomacy. This looks pretty cool. I like this diplomacy screen and all the various options you can get with these guys. Let's initiate diplomacy.
Be welcome.
The
If I can
Ardania.
give you a fair answer, you will have it.
Oh wow, there's plenty of options. That's pretty cool. Making client states. Well, let's offer a non-aggression pact. This is a good starting, as it says, it's an ideal first step in building good relations. They've accepted the offer, so now after that, see if we can get a trade agreement with them. They have rejected me though. That's unfortunate. Maybe give it a turn and maybe they'll like me more. I'm not going to bother with like all the I don't think there's nothing else I need to bother with diplomacy there. I'm just at war with the Etruscan League. I have war with them over here. Let's take my spy over here. Let's move her up towards Valathari. And also, please help me with the pronunciation of various units and things like that. I'm bound to say them all terribly wrong, though. The Hammers of Sethlans. Ooh. These guys sound nasty. Italian noble cavalry. A lot of cav there. I could try and assassination. Can poison the character. Military sabotage. Poison provisions. Units cannot be completely destroyed by poisoning. Can intercept orders. I'm not going to try that yet because I don't want to risk the unit. I don't know if we can sabotage something in here. Commit arson. I'm just going to leave her there. I don't know if we can, what bonuses she has as a scout. And I've got my troops here, my general here. We've got many mercenaries we can hire. Italian spearmen. They might be useful up against this enemy force with its large amount of cavalry. So let's get them in there. I wonder if we can recruit some units too. Some more Hastati perhaps. Let's get 2 more Hastati. and then I will march toward the enemy. Now we can't move because we are in a mustering stance as such. We are recruiting units, so they can stay there for a
Farms,
turn.
markets and ports supply food.
Thank you.
And
Shush woman. Manipular barracks, we can't build that until we've learnt the manipular organisation, which comes from technology, which I believe is, there we go, the first one there. So we've got to get supply reforms first, and then we can start that. Oh, I didn't mean to hit diplomacy. Whoops. So, can't build anything there. We don't have enough money for the Roman Colonia, which looks like a pretty decent thing to do. Neapolis, what can we do here? Let's give them, got a fishing port, a harbour, or we can build a shipwright where we can build ships of war. It probably would be useful having a shipwright here, to be honest. We'll go down here. Oh, we've already got a fishing port down here, so we can upgrade that or expand that. Or Cosentina, we can upgrade that. Actually, let's expand the city. I love this animation. Look at it go. Just straight away on the campaign map, in front of your eyes. New walls expands. So from there you can build things like a villa, which produces food and agriculture, or we can build a field of Mars, which produces troops. We can continue to expand the city when we have a 4 population surplus.
troops can be stationed in...
So how do we see about population surpluses? Assume there's details here about population surpluses. No. How do I find out about you? Gotta learn all the different things now. Your minor settlement income. Assume just over time they will come. Probably you guys go, oh no, here we go. Ah, it's there. I can see, and we can see the growth. So we want things that improve growth. So let's not bother with the field of Mars just yet. Let's go for the villa, and we can see we're building that villa now. And we can see in Magna Graecia the other settlements which are needed to control the entire province. With this army here, don't have a lot of them. I want to keep most of my funds for the other units. Could give them some cavalry though, that would be useful. Oh, I didn't think I clicked higher on that other one, did I? No, I didn't. Whoops. Higher. There we go. Come back to this unit. I want to change its stance to fortify. So they'll create fortifications here. So if I am attacked across the sea from Syracuse or Libellum, I will know. Hanno's Navigators. We have my own fleet here with legionnaires in the assault quadrime and the raiding Hemolia with levies. So I'm building up troops here in Rome. We can expand the city. I assume there's no reason not to expand the city. We've got a public forum or consecrated ground, public order, field of Mars. Unlocks recruitment of Hastati and Valites. So I assume I'll need that to recruit them because this Manipular Barracks lets me have Equites, Principals and Triarii. So I want that field of Mars in Rome for sure. You can see we're already building up loads of stuff here and it expands, as I said, just in front of your eyes, which just is awesome. Over here, what can let's expand you. Is there anything I can build right now? Not yet. I can't upgrade anything else because I've spent most of my funds. So that force is there. With this, what if we can raid? What if we can raid here?
A very large army or fleet spread over 2 or more units
the
may
garrison
not be able
forces.
to fight as a single force.
Okay, so
A
they've got a
faction
lot.
can field a
Shush, please. They've got a lot of reinforcing. Didn't see how much they'd have, so let's retreat from that.
Retreat! It is an honor to serve
Obviously, didn't know how many they'd have. We can hire assault Tetriaris. Probably said that wrong. Italian mercenary spearmen. Okay, and I can also recruit more levies, but they're not great. So okay, we can't attack there without a land army helping us. So I'll bring my navy over here. Okay, I think that's all I need to do this first turn. I've got my technology going. Let's look at the objectives. That's fine. these are pretty cool, these chapters as such, because, you know, you've got here the Punic Wars chapter, be at war with the following factions of Carthage. So it allows you to kind of gain reward through following, you know, historical events, which is pretty cool. But you can see your ultimate objectives here, which is 140 settlements. Oh, and I just clicked on that middle bit, which brings up the House of Julia, gives me a summary of everything, but it also includes the important characters. So this is my general, my leader, I assume, Lucius Julius Libo. Rank 1, authority, cunning, zeal, age, ambition, gravitas, importance and contributions to parties. So there's a lot more kind of more influence with characters, a lot more important there. Keeping your characters happy. And you can see where all these guys are in their various places, where they are centered. Scipio here, Brutus, and Cursor. So with clicking on all of them, you can adopt and certain things, I assume, but I don't have enough money for any of that. So you can adopt them into your family to increase your influence. So we can see the number of senators. I don't know what these little numbers mean next to them. Oh, that's Gravitas, isn't it? Just read that. Okay, so I think that's fine. We'll leave that for now. I need to keep an eye on them so they don't rebel or anything like that. But let's end the turn. The first end turn in my Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. See how the end turns phase. That army has pulled back, in fact, that I was preparing to push up and attack. We're skipping through, or going through a lot of the factions quite quickly. Remember, there are 117, so it's a lot for it to process and get through. So I did see a review that went up last night that someone did complain that in the late game it was taking like a minute or so for it to go through all the AI's faction turns. I'm pretty much thinking that the reviewer has clearly never played Total War before, or, you know, a long late game campaign in that sense, because a minute for late game is not too bad if you think you've got a huge empire by then. It's pretty standard. So I thought that was a bit silly to, you know, kind of pick on that. But anyway, Quartermaster's report. Hastati. Household expands. With evading enemy agents. So that's this dude here.
Ready for orders.
He's my admiral. And we can do retraining, upgrades, disbanding. Construction complete. The villa in Corsentina is done. But why are they upset? Why are they upset? It's going to go down to -4 though.
When unhappiness becomes too great, the people will riot.
Do we have
Slaves
food shortages?
will revolt, or a
No.
full-blown rebellion will occur.
But we can see why here.
Factors which may cause it.
Shush. So they're upset mainly because of taxes, right? So let's view the details.
As your campaign progresses, growth enables surplus population to accumulate in your settlements, enabling them to expand. Certain buildings will improve that rate of growth.
Trade and finance. So you can't set...
The taxes tab
yeah.
shows a summary
I
of
was
your...
wondering why I couldn't... I was thinking, why can't I set taxes for individual regions? And that's because to do that you have to issue edicts. But to issue edicts you have to control all the territory. So it gives you something to, you know, strive for, basically, because you need to control all the regions so you can issue edicts to make people happier. Obviously you can do that as well by providing, you know, bonus growth and things like that here. The main thing they're unhappy with, though, is the taxes. Difficulty level, so we see the, you know, how they have various change per turn, -4. So it's going down slowly, but I probably don't want them all rebelling on me too soon. So let's go to that taxes and finance tab, and let's lower the taxes down to low. Still get a reasonable amount of income, but both Brundisium and Corsentina will be far more happier next turn, and Roma and Neapolis will benefit from that as well. I don't want to risk rebellion straight away.
Ready for battle.
So with this army, we're now ready. We can push up here. We're going to attack
None will escape.
Velathari.
We take this settlement for Rome.
What have they got? A lot of Italian spearmen, mobs, and levy slingers. We can encircle them and wait out the defenders, and they'll only be able to hold out for 2 turns. or we can assault them and destroy them, or we can auto-resolve. Now, I'm not going to auto-resolve, but I'm going to click on the auto-resolve panel because it's pretty cool, the various auto-resolve options you now have. And auto-resolving, as you will know by following my previous Rome 2 campaigns, you'll know how much I hate the auto-resolve feature sometimes, but this looks a lot better because you have aggressive stance, balanced stance. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but oh well. We've killed them anyway. I thought you could hover over it. Anyway, we lost 296. I can live with that. The remaining 1,144. Killed 818 of the enemy. Enemy captured 142, so we now get to decide what to do with the settlement: occupy, loot, or raise. I am just going to occupy. The political instability is quite a bit, but it's going to be a lot higher if I do everything else. So I'm going to occupy. I will fight another battle. Don't worry, I will definitely fight a battle in this first part. And we've increased in rank because of this. But I didn't realise about those auto-resolve options. I swear, when I played the prologue campaign, you could click on them, but maybe not. You just have to hover over them, and you can see how the percentage of losses and things like that is going to take. So these guys are automatically replenishing, which is brilliant. These guys didn't get wounded. It was my Italian spearman and Hastati that did a lot of damaging. Or the damaging? The damage? Oh my god. I can't speak. But details. We need to go to details because he has upgraded. My general has upgraded. He's gone up a rank. So we can choose an extra one here from Warrior, +1 to Zeal, Commander, Authority, or Strategist, 1 to Cunning. I'm going to give him 1 Authority with the Commander trait. And he's got this, what's this there? The character has no wife. Okay, so we can marry him off with other members of the faction, the family, and gain power that way. So I want to recruit more Hastati. You can recruit, seems it can recruit 3 at a time, which is good. Plenty of Hastati, staple infantry I'm going for right now. And my spy is going to find out where that army has pulled back to. Possibly around here. If I take Arminium, then I control the entire province and I can start issuing edicts. Yes, they have pulled back to Arminium, so that's where I will go. But we now have this new settlement. We can expand it and build new things. We've got a Roman villa we can build here. Let's expand the city and see if there's any options to build something cheap and small here. So, what can we build with the villa and things like that next? Rome, as you can see, already expanded quite largely on the campaign map. One more turn till we can recruit more Hastati and what have you. Although they could already recruit Hastati, so I don't really know how they couldn't before, where they got them from. I don't know how that works, but worked out alright. These guys are going to be happier in another turn. Whoa, why are they all getting upset? Change per turn. Conquest. Why does it get bad for next turn only? I don't understand that. Why? Because we've conquered somewhere. Is that bad? People don't like conquest? Surely they would like conquest. Okay. Oh, and over here, what have we got? A general force. But I don't want to go over there and attack them because we know how big that force looked. So we're all replenishing over here. That's fine. I think that's all I need to do. One more turn till supply reforms are done and ready. Let's end the turn. Carthage, moving some ships around. Another thing to bear in mind is like the end turn phase already is nowhere near as bad as Empire Total Wars, so just on that, well done Creative Assembly. I mean, look at all these factions they're concentrating. I'm sure they've only got one province, or one region rather, I should say, and they're moving a tiny force around, but it's getting through all those factions at a crazy speed.
Following a new agreement, a trade route has been opened between you and your new trading partner.
Ooh,
Guard
cool.
it well.
Athens and Sparta have formed an alliance. Our hidden agent exposed. Oh no. Damn. Quartermaster's report. Trait gained by... Who are you? Oh, her. Okay.
What do you wish of me?
I was wondering who that was. So she gets +1 gravitas per turn, a Romanization edict, +3 conversion to Latin culture in the local province. That's good. Construction complete, Field of Mars. Household expands. Optio, +5% cavalry morale upon recruitment. Household expands. Praetorian Guard, Statesman. Oh, that's the cursor dude, isn't it? +1 to cunning. And slums. Oh no. As a result of ruin or neglect, slums have developed in the settlement. Work will be needed if these slums are to be removed. So you have to remove the slums, which are here. So we have to dismantle them for 500. So they're now getting upset again. And they're going to be fine. Can't understand why it had to get really upset because we conquered somewhere, to be honest. Why are these guys upset? Building squalor. Oh, okay, so once we get rid of the slums, I'm hoping that's going to have a positive effect. Should be good. Cultural differences, taxes, slaves. There will be a rebellion in 14 turns. Oh, that's good. That tells me how long there will be. That's useful because I don't need to worry about it right now. I was thinking -23. That looks really bad. Has this army all replenished? Yes, it has. So I'm going to... Well, I assume I can march straight on. No, they don't like that. But you can't... You have to have a general for everywhere. So you have to... You can't leave troops behind. So, can we make something to make you happier here? A villa would be useful. We don't have enough money for all these things yet. Can save up for public order, so next turn I can save up and start building that. Recruit an agent.
Agents are recruited directly from a province.
No, we can't because we've got the maximum number of agents so far, but we can see all the ones that are available. We can recruit champions and scholars, or dignitaries rather, when we've researched scholarship. But we can recruit all these later on as we progress. Raise forces.
This tab shows all the
this is useful. This is probably what I want. A raise a general to leave behind. So we can bring up various what's this? Cunning. Various generals from other houses, and these come available from this faction pool as well. The generals or admirals, statesmen. So these are all the guys that are important characters to me right now. So I need to keep them happy. This guy has a lot of influence, but the thing is, if I make him a powerful general, do I risk things then by making him all powerful or giving him forces? And you can see which house they belong to. Let's go for the other house. I want to risk it with this guy. I want to give it a go. Raise an army, and we get to choose his general's bodyguard, either a cavalry unit or a unit of triarii, so a melee unit. I've already got one general as a general's bodyguard. I'm going to try it as a triarii because I think that's pretty cool that you can get separate units. And now I'm going to transfer these levies over from this army to his army.
Is that all?
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
This panel is used
Okay,
to manually merge armies or fleets in order to assemble the strongest possible force.
Okay, you hold down shift to do
click
that.
on the unit or ship you wish to move, then click on the tick button to move it from one
And now
force
we've
to
merged
another.
those troops. So now
It
this
is
army
possible
can
to
go
select
into
several units or ships at a
Belithora.
time.
It's got a garrison there, it's
Ready for
fine.
battle.
And we can take this
On the
army
move.
north, ready to look to attack
You have further orders?
our Arminium. They have a fleet as well. An admiral with Italian swordsmen.
Commander.
So we're replenishing. Oh, we had a few little more replenishments to do, which is fine. They're automatically replenished, which is good. We can hire more mercenaries. No, we cannot. Recruit more units. We could recruit more Hastati. We've got plenty of Hastati, though. Let's get one more Valates in there.
Rome?
Yes, I'm ready to serve Rome.
We hunger for battle.
I want to save up my funds, though, to try and do some more improvements and what have you. Oh, we've got 2 fields of Mars. Is great. I built 2 fields of Mars. Lionheart, you fool. You fool of a convert or dismantle. I was wondering how I was getting his start. He didn't even look at the field, think you can build the same thing twice. That's a bit silly. Surely if you built 1. Is there a bonus to building more than 2? I don't know. Anyway, that's the Lionheart fail. That's the first fail of the Let's Play. Possibly you may have seen more by now. Oh dear. Got this unit here
Ready for orders.
defensively forming up, which is fine. These guys, oh, they're missile cav, that's cool. We can recruit more troops here, but I'm not going to. I want to save my money. These guys, I'm going to keep my eye on them, seeing how they're improving. And I want to save my money so I can get like a ship right here eventually. Bring this fleet up here, though. Who's up here? So I assume we have to be careful about not going into other people's territories, otherwise we'll annoy them. So That could be dangerous. Can we... There's no troops to disembark or anything. So we'll bring them back. Okay, right. I'm going to end the turn there. Warning. Oh, cancel. Not researching any technologies. Yes, I researched supply reform. So I can now go into management. Manipulate organisation, please. That's quite nice that it reminds you. It's like, you forgot to do something important. Do this. Cheers, dude. I will. But anyway, yeah, I want to show you that battle because I auto-resolved the last one, which was a fail. But they're sending ships against me, which could be dangerous. Uh-oh, so I need to take out their last... If I can take out their last town, I assume that means the rest of their units die. As their faction is obliterated. So we'll see how that goes. Hidden agent exposed. Yes, it's fine. They've moved away with all their troops, so I assume I can now... I can march in and kill them all. As far as I can see, they don't control any other territories. Oh no, they control this one, so they won't die. Duh, fail. So they have this fleet here, which I doubt my fleet can take down. Enemy transport. Oh, they're just transport ships. We might be able to take them down then.
We hunger for battle.
So this is slowly coming down. Public order is slowly changing and becoming more positive. Provincial instability. Okay, we need to work out how to prevent that. Valathora, we need to dismantle slums, because slums like to turn up everywhere. These guys are slowly coming out of their passive hate, but actually we can see now the slaves will revolt in 87 turns. That's fine. So it's actually, even though public disorder looks bad, actually you can get away with it being bad for far longer than you think, which is something I was concerned about. But it looks like the Etruscan League is looking to attack me everywhere. Household expands. This character already has a full household. Gladius. Center pool, what's this do? Place the character or object in the waiting pool. Okay, center pool, because I don't want to obviously remove that. So where was this dude? So I assume, yeah, we can bring in other guys here. So it's interesting to look at who is going to be most influential. These guys, other houses are most influential. And that would be +6 senators support. These guys, there's obviously a lot more of them. Other houses, but I don't know if another house can just suddenly rise up above the others. I won't risk marriage just yet. I'll look into that probably in part 2. But with this force, I'm going to have to bring them down to Rome as soon as I can, just as a defence, and we'll attack that fleet shortly. Or see if we can disrupt them.
How can I be of assistance?
But with this army, we are going to march and take Arminium.
The order in which reinforcements take to the battlefield,
and this time we're not going to auto-resolve it.
And dragging units into the
I am just going to hover over it.
You
you do just hover over it, you don't click on it.
To take to the field.
So that's what I was trying to show last time with the auto-resolve, is that if you just hover over aggressive stance, balanced stance, and protective stance, you can see the remaining forces percentage that you'll have, and your victory and things like that will show up, which is pretty cool, and I like that. Anyway, back out of that. We're not going to circle, we're not going to auto-resolve, we are going to assault. So I want to show a battle, and show off all the graphical glory of Rome 2. So as you can see, we have the opportunity to attack from both land and sea, but obviously we've only got land units. So I'm going to try and encircle the city. Circle in. We've got forest over on the right. Use as cover. Send some troops from there and bulk here. I've got plenty of Astarte to split up and send in a couple of divisions. Main force I'm facing is Italian spearmen, then 2 units of mobs, peasants or plebs I think, and slingers. Should be able to bring these guys down pretty easily. You've got garrison fleet. We'll see how they come into the battle at some point. So the battle slowly loads up. This will be a good test to see how well this handles recording a battle as well. And we think, probably looking at the size of the force, we've got about 3,000 men involved. It's dry conditions, I'm happy with that. Let's start the deployment. So, as you can see, here's our force. Let's have a quick look at them in all their graphical glory. Nice mask, dude. That's pretty cool. The Valates. Their wolf heads on. And we've got the heavy spear infantry. Italian spearmen. Mercenary Italian spearmen. Look pretty cool. And let's find the Hastati. Here they are. They looked awesome. Anyway, let's get this battle underway. So this is where we've got to capture the central square here. Victory Point, the docks. And I'm going to launch my troops from various angles to attack. So I'm going to do four Hastati over here. And then 3 Hastati with Italian spearmen from this side by the trees. And then I'm going to have the rest of the Valates, and we'll have you going in with the Hastati from this side. Well, I should have these guys in front. Got skirmish mode enabled, so they can pull back if they need to. And let's have my general behind here. And I am determined not to lose my general in my first battle.
Fire at will for missiles.
Sons of Mars! Velites!
I give thanks to the...
So let's have a look at the enemy forces. They're forming up in the square. And you can see some of them are just sort of appearing in sight, and their ships are landing as well with reinforcements. They're beaching. So you can see some of them are, you know, fading in and out here. That's the line of sight effect. Anyway, let's bring these Valates in. Let's get them walking though, because we don't want to tire them out too soon.
You have orders, sir. Riders, advance! Yours to command.
Now the default movement command, as you've just seen there, is run. However, if troops are hidden, their default move command will be walk. If all the units are hidden in the forest. Because not all the units were hidden in the forest here, their default move command is for them to run, but we're going to walk with them. And I've got these, you know, 2 flanks, so hopefully we can divide and conquer their forces. Looks like they're hunkering down, defending the square, which is fair enough. I have attacked them, and hopefully we can skirmish and scrap with them, bring them all down. So let's have a look at the troops as they advance. These are, as I said, on ultra settings. In fact, let's go to the cinematic mode because that's even more awesome. And you can left click to zoom as well while you're in this mode. So we can turn around and have a look at these guys behind us. So yeah, these are on extreme graphic settings, and of course I am recording on top of that, so that will have a bit of an impact on FPS, but hopefully not too much. We've got the general's bodyguard behind, the cavalry. All the men marching. The little taunts and things like that they're shouting, marching like old women. So we're getting into position. I'm determined in Rome 2 as well not to run my troops everywhere, because that's frequently a comment I get on my Let's Plays. Why are you running them everywhere, Lionheart? They like to run. My guys are good. They're good sprinters. They're good joggers. In this, well, we'll keep a better eye on morale and running abilities and things like that.
Italian spearmen!
So my Italian spearmen and Hastati. I am going to run these guys. I want them to get into position soon. We've got a few units. I don't know why they've gone up here. Looks like they're almost patrolling up here. What are they? They're levy skirmishers. With some hats on. Levy skirmishers up here, so we can send a couple of units to engage them there. The rest of them are defending the central square, and they've actually formed up, you know, they know where the entrances are, which is actually quite intuitive of the AI. And as much as I want to, you know, I will walk them into most of their positions, but let's actually get them into a place where we can start actually doing some damage. See how we can form these guys up. Like so. Hastati behind, and then let's get the general over here. From here I'm going to split some round. So the enemy is reacting now, it seems, to where I'm deploying my troops. Or they're just having a think and a reshuffle. I've got to admit, I love it when those ships come in and reform and things like that.
Ready and waiting.
Oh, someone's under attack. We're under attack from their slingers. And this is a really cool feature. Look at them. They're holding up their shields to try and, you know, defend themselves. As are the Hastati. But there's a deer or something. So,
Ready.
we've got fire at will on. If we hold down space, we can see that they're just not in range yet. So let's pull them up so they are in range.
Romans ready for duty.
Let's put 2 Hastati behind them here.
Orders.
And over here, let's bring 2 Hastati round to the square.
Commander.
Keep my commander just out of their missile troops' range. We've got Italian spearmen coming towards my guys, so
Hastati.
let's form up for a second though before we decide to commit, because they pulled back. Going to skirmish it out a bit.
Sons of Mars.
Let's pull these 2 Hastati in,
Double time. Yours to command.
and I'm going to send this unit of Hastati
Advance at
up
speed.
like so,
Hastati.
and this one's cut them off at the docks.
In the name of Rome.
Your orders.
Come forward.
Charge in with Hastati. The slingers have come towards my Valites, throwing their pillar and things like that. Charging on in.
Missiles. Ready and waiting.
Missiles, hold back.
Hastati.
Velites. Quick march.
Ready and waiting.
Let's bring the Hastati round over on the right now. And they're engaging with plenty of forces now.
By your command.
Giving them a crack of the whip ability. See them off.
Proud Romans all.
Get these Hastati to engage, as well as these. We should have them finished here. The enemy has moved off their square, so we're going to move in with the Hastati here. And I'm going to charge in with another unit here.
For glory.
Valete is moving around, so they're not in the way. Let's inspire these guys here.
Hastati.
And let's zoom on in and have a look at them as they charge in.
The battle is turning in our favor.
In they charge. The Valete is firing over the heads of my men, which is actually pretty darn good.
Melee infantry at your command. Romans ready for duty. Commander.
Your orders.
And I'm now engaging with my Hastati here. See these guys away and annihilate. That was a good pillar throw, volley, and we're charging these guys right in the back. The Italian spearmen. Shield bashing going on in there as well. Killing as many of the enemy as possible.
Hastati.
And we've got full routs and shattering going on all over the place. And there we go. We can continue the battle if we want, or we could end the battle there. I'm going to end the battle there. We've got a sound victory. I've unlocked some Steam achievements as well, apparently. I'm not sure if they'll show up in the recording or not. And we can end the battle there. So let's look. We deployed 1,680, we lost 99, and we killed 1,222. The enemy killed 79 of my men, so I killed 20 of my own men in friendly fire. But I'll take that. So we can actually see, this is pretty cool. You can see the number of kills each unit got quite easily displayed, or very recognisably displayed, over on the left here. Hastati did a lot of damage there. Well done. My general even got a few kills somehow. Not sure how that happened. I didn't see him engaging with anyone. But anyway, I think actually a few of them were routing past the general. But yes, that was a fun battle. It took, he tells you, 6 minutes 37. Felt like a lot longer than that. But I think I'm going to wrap up this part for now once we capture that settlement. So I'll get all the pleasantries and what have you, all the stuff's done now. I do hope you've enjoyed this part. Please do comment, rate and subscribe if you enjoyed it. There'll be plenty more parts coming. I will be live streaming. Initially I said 10 AM, but by the time this video gets uploaded it will be a lot later than that. It'll probably be more like 10:30, 11 AM that I get round to doing some live stream. But I'll be live streaming some online battles, so feel free to hop on over to Twitch, link in the description, and I'll be live streaming there. I may actually try live streaming on YouTube later on as well. So the first live stream is going to be on Twitch, but I'm going to give YouTube a go later on as well, because their system seems to have improved recently. But anyway, yes, I hope you've enjoyed this part. I've got Iceni and Sparta coming along later, as well as plenty of online battles. And now we have the kick in the groin and the stab in the neck. And we will take Arminium And we can obviously occupy, loot, or raise. I'm going to occupy once more.
Is that all?
Military traditions. So because of the men have fought well, their legion now gains the options to have some traditions built. And we've grown, we've expanded the Imperium. We've captured a whole province. We can now maintain additional armies, fleets, and agents, and issue more provincial edicts, which is good. More armies. We can have 6 armies now, 4 fleets, 2 spies, 2 dignitaries, and 2 champions if we make the relevant research. But let's have a quick look at this army before we finish up. Details. We can have traditions now. Go away. We can have traditions. So formidable fighters. So 3% weapon damage inflicted by all melee units. Accomplished skirmishers, 3% missile damage. Or engineer expert. So enables construction of medium siege engines by this army. That's pretty cool. Minus 5% construction cost. But I'm going to go formidable fighters to start off. And suggest in the description a name for this legion. Give me an awesome name for this legion. And we're going to make them the Eagle Legion. Why not? With the emblem at least. So, we have taken Arminium. We'll sort out their public order next time, but we have now united the province of Italia, and we can issue an edict here. So, Romanization, commercial stimulation, bread and game, or tax harvesting. I'm actually going to go for bread and game to give people some public order boosts across the province. And it will take effect at the start of the next term. But that's where I'm going to wrap up this part now, guys. As I said before, we'll keep an eye on this fleet, obviously, next time. But hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.